So as you can see, the bubble maker system is on.
Previously on Sailing Balachandra, I visited a sailboat salvage sale and showed you what preparations I've made for the cold winter ahead.
Hey guys, for this week's video I'd like to do something a little different. I'd like to show you the history of Dead Man's Island.
Melville Island was used as a wartime prison and medical facility for prisoners of war. Dead Man's Island became the place of burial for nearly 400 individuals. After the start of Britain's war with France in 1793, Halifax understood they would be called into service and began to make arrangements for the incarceration of captured enemies. Melville Island was chosen for this purpose, and prisoners of war were detained there in the late 1790s. It continued as such throughout the War of 1812 and again from 1909 to 1939. By the year 1804, the facility was able to hold up to 200 prisoners, but was makeshift and was noted for discipline problems. In 1808, a barrack-style military prison was built from wood to house common prisoners, and a multi-story building was constructed to hold officers, but the prison quickly became overcrowded. Inmates were given yellow clothing to identify them as prisoners of war, and supplied with a diet of beef, bread, potatoes, and salt. In 1805, a group of officers escaped, which led to punishment and discipline, including flogging or being confined to the prison cellar known as the Black Hole. One of the prisoners, Pierre Poulin, stabbed another to death and was tried and hanged for murder in Halifax.
Dead Man's Island was used during the Napoleonic Wars and during the War of 1812 for interring deceased prisoners of war from nearby Melville Island. 66 French, 9 Spanish, and 195 American soldiers and sailors were buried here in canvas bags and unmarked graves, thus giving the island its name. The site could hold as many as 400 bodies.
Those interred included men who served on the USS Chesapeake, one of the 6 original United States frigates that was captured by the British and brought to Halifax as a prize.
There's clearly an impression in the ground here, showing that something might have been buried in this spot and maybe has since collapsed in some way.
In February 2000, Dead Man's Island Park was established by the Halifax Regional Municipality to protect the site and commemorate its historic significance. An interpretive plaque in the park contains the following anonymous poem. Go view the graves which prisoners fill. Go count them on the rising hill. No monumental marble shows whose silent dust does there repose.
That's it for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like my videos, please remember to subscribe and leave a like. And if you want to see more videos like this one, please leave a comment below and let me know what you think. See you guys.
Next time on Sailing Balachandra, I talk about my sailing plans for 2018, and I dive into some long-awaited DIY boat projects.
Shit. It's really windy. It's really windy.